Welcome crafters, Michelle here. I have a fun Christmas DIY for you today. In today's crafting adventure, we're going to be using one of the craft kits you can pick up at Dollar Tree and turn it into a beautiful centerpiece for a small table. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. To get started on today's Christmas DIY, you will need one of these craft project kits that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. It's just marked decor. They have several different shapes in this to choose from. They come in a heart shape or the cross and a couple others. And the cross fits into the bottom here, which is a nice little stand for it. At least it's supposed to. Okay, so we're going to be dressing this baby up and making it absolutely gorgeous. Now I want to get a good coat of a nice dark brown paint on both sides of my cross and on my base. I don't have very much of my burnt umber, so I'm going to mix that with some of my nutmeg brown. All you need is a good dark brown for this. Apply a good coat to both sides of your cross and one side of your base. Allow that paint to completely dry before you move on to the next step. My brown paint is nice and dry. I did do both sides of my cross and just the top side of my base. Next you'll need some Elmer school glue. Now you want to put a good coat of Elmer school glue. In the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. I have a good coat of the school glue on there. You want to let this set up for just a few minutes. You want it to get just slightly tacky, and then we're going to go over it with some folk art. This is vintage white. When I opened up my regular white, it's really thick, so I don't want to use that. I need something that's a little bit more fresh and liquidy, so I'm going to use this. So go right over the top of the glue with your white or off-white paint. Enjoying today's content? Please show your support by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your friends. Okay, now you want to allow this to completely dry, and as it dries, it'll go a crackle finish, and you'll be able to see the dark brown underneath. Once it's completely dry on this side, you want to flip the crossover and do the same technique to the back. My cross is completely dry and I'm really happy with the finish. I got a nice crackle finish. Now here in the center where it's a little bit larger, I did go in with my finger nail and just kind of pull because I wasn't getting enough through the center. But I'm really happy with that technique. And then I went in with some wood glue and just glued my cross into its base. You will also need some floral foam. I did pick this up from Dollar Tree. We're going to be attaching our cross here to the top. I pulled out some florals that I picked up from Dollar Tree. This one is called Frosted Greenery. You have 5 stems. On this one I just push everything up so it's nice and thick, and then when I trim you want to leave just like an inch, inch and a half. And then I have 3 of these. They are called decorative picks, and each of these pieces are actually individual pieces that are wired together. So if you just kind of grab them at the base and pull, it will come apart. Okay, off. So I'm just going to go through and separate each individual piece. I have all of my greenery broken down. If I need to cut it any shorter, I can. And I'm going to start with the glitter fern. I have 2 stems of this that I've cut down. This is going to be my filler. Enjoying the content and want to see more? Make sure to hit the subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube should let you know every time I upload new content. Just keep adding your floral until you get it filled and you're happy with how it looks. I'm really happy with how it's looking, but I need a little bit more greenery. So I pulled out 2 stems of their snowy greenery and 1 stem of these glitter berries. I also have some of these little pine pieces that were left over from a previous project. I'm most likely not going to be using the berries that came with the picks. I think I'm going to go with white berries, and if I need to add more, I have some of the white berries. Here you go. We are all done. I have all of my florals and my berries in. It took a total of about 10 stems of the different types of greenery that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. The pine cones came with the stems, and then I did add a few of the glitter berries. Now, of course, you could go with red, but I wanted to go with white because of the cross. But I think that is so pretty. What a perfect centerpiece for a small table. It would also be gorgeous on your entryway table, side table, or coffee table. This is a really fun project. Now, with all of the greenery in the floral foam, it's definitely bottom heavy, so you don't have to worry about it falling over. It sits very nice, has several different levels of different colors of the greenery and the berries, and I even snuck a few in, so when you're sitting at a table, you will still have a beautiful view all the way around, no matter where you sit. Fun, quick and easy, Dollar Tree Christmas DIY.